a game that YouTubers have been playing. I've thought about playing it as well, but now that I'm seeing what's going on, I'm like, I don't know. But there's a video called Mortuary Assistant, and you work in a place with dead bodies. And at one point in the game, there are like I've seen gameplay on it, and at one point in the game, there's a lady who died of self harm, and YouTube had age restricted Corey Kenshin's video because of that moment. So Corey was like, all right, whatever, that's fine. Like he didn't care, he still uploaded it, but then he was just curious to see. Uh, he was curious to see if anyone else had caught copyright strike, and he saw other big YouTubers like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, other YouTubers didn't have this issue. They didn't get age restricted. So Corey tried to appeal it. They denied his appeal. So he went and dug to see if any other YouTuber had that same in their video, that same part of the game in their video uploaded, and turns out Markiplier did. So he sent the evidence. They took the age restriction off of Corey's video, and then a couple days later, after they realized what they did wrong, a couple days later they age restricted Corey's video, and then age restricted Markiplier's video and everyone else's video for the same thing. And so, yeah, that looks really bad on YouTube. No, mind you, I love YouTube, I do. But I agree with what you're saying in the chat, Velocity. I don't think it's racism. I don't think the issue with YouTube is racism. I 100% think it's favoritism. Like, I watched Corey's video first, because that popped up in my recommended. I watched that video. I took what he said in perspective. And then I saw that Jacksepticeye made a video responding to it. And he brought up something that I completely forgot about, but I remembered, where Minecraft had or not Minecraft, Markiplier. It's funny how Markiplier has been brought into both of these. Like, it's hilarious with both these issues. Markiplier's been brought in somehow. But you guys remember back in, I think, 2018, Moist Critical and Markiplier both made a video for a Try Not to Laugh kind of thing. I don't know what Moist Critical's video was that had this, but Markiplier's video was a Try Not to Laugh. And in the video, there was a clip of cartoon characters getting out of a bus and beating the hell out of a guy. But it was a prank. Like, they didn't actually hurt the guy or beat the guy up. It was just a prank. They all hop back in the car. Markiplier doesn't get flagged he doesn't get a strike. Moist Critical has that same clip in his video, and he gets a strike. Not like a claim, a strike. If y'all don't know the difference, a claim just means, like, I've had a couple on my channel because of the people in the background I live with. They play music. There are copyright claims, or like, if you guys remember, I made a video talking about it, or I think I talked about it in the intro of the next video of the series. When I played Resident Evil 8, very, very first episode, the very beginning of the game, is Mia talking about a story, and, like, when you first play the game, the cutscene is unskippable, like, you can't skip it. So you have to watch through the whole cutscene, and I see that my video's copyrighted, not stripes, claimed. Yeah, and that's what I know what claims mean. I'm getting there, but my video got claimed for something in the game that I couldn't control. I couldn't skip that. No one else was in the room with me, and it didn't say like, oh, because of this soundtrack or this. It said claim from Capcom for this and this part of the video, and I watched the whole video just to double check and make sure. And then I saw that there was nothing wrong with it. And mind you, this is before, like, I'm still getting used to editing, I am. But I was at the time, I didn't know really how to edit. So I couldn't just take the video into private and take it into the YouTube video editor mode, fix it, take that part out, upload it, boom, done. So all I did was, hold on, sorry. I was in chat. But like, so I sent it to be appealed. Luckily my appeal got accepted. Then I realized they were wrong. Because the main issue going on here is, again, I agree with what you guys in chat are saying. I don't think it's racism. I don't. I think it's favoritism. It's got to be 100% favoritism. I don't know if there's racism there, but favoritism is 100% is there, yeah. Claims mean you won't make money from it. The people who claim you get any revenue you get, yeah. BO3 Zombies was the same trailer used to copyright my claim stream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, if we got explained how it works, it wouldn't be an issue. But this issue has been going on for so long, but nobody has decided to come out and say something until Corey did. Now, obviously, he probably just overthought it. And I'm not trying to say that, like, oh, Corey's black, so he's gonna obviously thinks, people are gonna be like, oh, he's black, so he's just gonna automatically think it's race. No, because there are other black YouTubers that go with the same thing, but I don't think it's just black people. I don't think it's anybody of any race other than white. I think it's smaller creators who, like, this is why I'm scared for Veloz. You guys know Veloz. I'm scared he's going to upload a video and it's going to get claimed. Or it's going to get age restricted and he's going to get limited ad revenue, no ad revenue, or he's going to get claimed for no reason when there's nothing to fucking claim in the video. Like, remember when when we talked about it on the channel, when fucking Velocity told me about it? When the new rules for YouTube came out about the child safety laws or whatever, like the rules, Velocity got fucking not a claim or anything or age restricted. Nothing. This man got a fucking strike on his channel because of a video he uploaded back in like 2018 or whatever. I don't remember exactly. I know you're in chat. I don't remember when you uploaded the video. I just remember you told me it was like 2018 or something. This man uploaded a fucking video from like 4 or 5 years ago before this fucking rule came out and they struck his channel. This man could not get ad revenue. He couldn't even fucking post, stream. He could not do nothing for 90 days. Yeah, exactly. He said 2015, so I'm a couple years off. But that video was 7 fucking years ago. Way before any of the rules came out. And this man came so upset to me to explain the situation. And I agreed. When he told me he was going to appeal it, I told him go for it. That's fucking stupid. You're going to strike someone for a video from fucking 7 years ago. Now, mind you, this happened last year, so at the time it was 6 years. But you're going to strike someone for a video that came out before any of these stupid-ass fucking laws or rules, whatever the fuck you want to call them, the guidelines, the rules, the laws of YouTube, whatever. Before these rules came out, he uploaded that video. That video, yeah, I understand why you flagged him or you, whatever the fuck they did, that got him a strike on his channel. He fucking, that's not fair. That video does not fall under that technicality because it was uploaded before those rules came out. Now, if he uploaded in the video 2021 after everything, after these rules came out, okay, yeah, Velocity would have 100% deserved that strike. He would have. If he uploaded it after those rules came out. But the rules weren't in place 7 fucking years ago about those rules. So why the fuck did he get a strike on it? And the same issue with Moist Critical and shit, man. Or that's what I mean. Like Corey Kenshin talked about it. Corey Kenshin fucking takes a 9-month break without uploading, and he has videos on his channel that are perfectly fine on his channel. Nothing's wrong with them. They're not age restricted. They're not copyrighted. Nothing. And then he comes back, is #1 trending for like 4 or 5, 6, 7 days. #1 trending, and then he just fucking random ass videos just get copyrighted strike or age restricted. I really, really think it's not racism, and I'm sorry for any black creators that think it is racism. I think it's favoritism. Now, I'm not saying this to disrespect Mark or Jacksepticeye or anything, because even Jacksepticeye came out and said that he uploads a podcast, or not a podcast, he uploads a series and his girlfriend uploads a series. His doesn't get copyrighted strike, copyrighted claim, age restricted, none of that. But his girlfriend does, because he's bigger with 20, almost 30 mil, and Mark's almost at 35 mil. And like, obviously, it sucks for Markiplier for everyone to throw his name around, and he probably, everybody knows he's a nice guy. He doesn't care for the money. He doesn't care. He knows what should be fair. Like when Moist Critical came out and said that it's not fair, I got struck and Mark didn't, and they struck Mark, and Mark agreed. He said fair is fair. If you got struck, I should get struck. That's not fair. And then they take the strike. Like, you don't realize how shady that looks, YouTube. When you strike someone's video and then you don't do something to another bigger creator's YouTube video, and then someone comes out and says something, so then you strike, they still have the issue on your video. Now they just add it to everyone else's video, and then days later, they take it back. That is so fucking shady. Like, it looks so bad on YouTube. Don't get me wrong, I love YouTube. This is my dream, and I want to do this. But I am so scared for when I get monetized. When Zach or Velocity, you guys know, that's one of my best friends. I love that man. And I'm scared for him now. Now that all these issues are going on, he's probably going to feel like, dude, I don't even know if I can upload this video, because I don't know if one little speck of blood is going to get me age restricted and I can't make any money. Emo Streamer got banned on Twitch for doing the do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying too. Twitch just had the same issue where a female streamer has sex live on stream, and she gets a 7-day ban. But people like Jinian, fucking, I don't know who, Dr. Disrespect, all of that, all have permanent bans for what? Not really that much, but you're letting people on your platform have sex, and you're banning them for 7 days. What is going on with streaming platforms today, man? Seriously, what the fuck is going on? You've got YouTube, who plays fucking favoritism, and then you've got Twitch, who's probably sexist. Like, I'm not trying to point fingers, and I'm really not. But like, the other thing with YouTube too is nobody knows. I just turned out a 45 video where I fucked off for an age-restricted email. Didn't tell me what was wrong, but yeah, I was gonna argue. I just really did. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like YouTube. The issue, at least the good thing about when you get a copyright, is when you get copyrighted, it tells you what part of the video the copyright section is in, so you can remove it and upload it. Plain and simple, it can be an easy fix. And it doesn't really affect anything on your channel. But if you upload it while it's still copyrighted claim, if you make any money, that money doesn't go to you, it goes to the people who have copyrighted it. And, but like, age restricted. They don't tell you why they age restrict the video. They don't tell you where the age restriction in the video is, like where the issue is. And the third main issue is we don't know if it's AI or some kind of computer or program that looks at every video that gets uploaded, and we don't know if it's a robot or an AI or some kind of device that auto checks the video, and if it sees anything wrong, it'll age restrict. And we don't know if it's that or if it's a fucking human being that's manually checking. The only thing we do know is if you have an age restriction on a video and you appeal it, once you appeal it, an actual human being from the policy team does look at it. I do know that. And then they'll make their decision. But, like, we don't know if it's the very, like, when it first gets age restricted, nobody knows if it's some kind of program that does it or if it's a fucking human. It stated that it was uneligible for monetization. That was it. I was convinced that I've been convinced for years any issue I've had on this platform that no real person reviews my content. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. YouTube can be such a huge platform. I mean, look at what they're doing, man. They are signing Twitch streamers that nobody expected. They signed Ludwig. They signed Tim the Tatman. They signed Courage. They signed Valkyrie. They had Dr. Disrespect. They had Myth. They have Ludwig. They have so many big Twitch streamers that came over to YouTube. And now all this shit is happening. And it's like, nobody fucking knows. There's no communication. There's none. Especially, at least if you're a big YouTuber. I do know that when you do get monetized, Zach, confirm with me on this or not. Do you have an agent you can talk to? Or is it you don't know because you just never appeal your videos? Where you're like, hey, yo, like, there's nothing wrong with this video, so I'm going to appeal it. Because I don't know. I saw that Jack said something about this, that most big creators or creators, once you get partnered with YouTube, that you get like an agent to talk to first, and then they can go directly to the policy team. Yeah, that's what I mean. A representative or an agent. That's what I'm saying. Exactly what Zach said. People of his size, and myself included, we don't get any communication. It's pretty much just either we get the claim, we get the age restriction, and either we fucking deal with it, we either fucking have to grow up, get over it, and deal with it, or we have to fucking appeal it, and if it gets denied, there's nothing else we can do. We don't have anyone to go to, and it sucks, man. It sucks. It really does. And that's what I hate about small creators, man. Even some big creators like Corey Kenshin. Probably same with iShow's feed. He probably gets the same reaction. Not reaction, I mean treatment. But, again, if you guys haven't yet, buy Prime. Prime is so good. And no communication, I get to talk to Google Chat for. And that's it. It's not even girl. It's being a real person. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody fucking knows. And it's heartbreaking. It really is. And you know what's funny? I'm not trying to, like, say anything, like, start a conspiracy theory